I'm not in that age of like 20, 21 where, I want to like party. I want to go out. I like hiking. I love, going out for a coffee. I have a very simple lifestyle. I don't do anything fancy. I don't have a crazy car. I don't buy the jewelry. I want the wife. I want the kids now. And I'm looking into the future, like 10 years from now, like I see you and that gets me excited, like you, the baby, and like running the brand and like that's so exciting to me.
Thanks, man.
I thought having 100K in the bank account, it was going to be like, a great feeling. And it was for like a few hours.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, so what next? Like, what's the next big thing? How can I like chase the next? You're always chasing for that next high. But now the cool thing about like making all this money and stuff like that is you can move fast. So I hire someone to edit my content. I hire someone to kind of like give me ideas on how to create the videos and like treat me like a baby. I don't know what I'm doing, so just tell me what to do, how to like create my content. And like TikTok, I'm gonna in the next like 2 months, 3 months, I'm gonna take my own approach to it, and I'm gonna start making my own
You're smart,
my
bro.
own content, which I'm very very excited for.
That's really smart,
So
man. I think
yeah.
a lot of people take very long to start outsourcing things. And like, if I could go back and tell myself something, like some advice at the beginning would be, bro, just like hire a virtual assistant or just somebody to help you. Because then you'll be able to leverage other people's times. And that's how you actually start freeing yourself from your business and then starting to like grow more because you're going to have better ideas. You're going to have, more time to focus on the high leverage plays. That's huge. So I'm super
Yeah.
happy that you're doing that. That's super smart.
Yeah, but that's one of the things I learned from like e-commerce. It took me a while because I was the one, I was like I can do everything. I can, edit. I can do everything. Like customer service, I'm like, nah, I'm wrong. Once you start like scaling a little bit, you get all those emails, so you need a VA right away. And I hate doing like editing. I hate doing all that kind of stuff. So now it's like, I have the money to do it. I have the extra money to like spend on an editor and stuff like that, or things that I don't want to do. And I mean, I feel like that's the whole like idea behind having money or having a little extra income.
Real quick, if you appreciate these clips and interviews that I put forward for you, then please make sure you use our Shopify link in the description to start your own Shopify business with an exclusive deal. And also make sure you check out akimulab.com for additional resources, free tools, guides, and just a lot of interesting stuff that will help your journey, even some software deals that are exclusive to akimulab.com. So make sure you do that and continue watching the video.
Like outsource what you don't want to do, like so you have like more free time to do what you actually love. And yeah, like growing a brand, like I said, that's kind of like my main goal right now. I'm doing that. I'm reaching out to different manufacturers because I like I said, I really want to have my own brand.
Dude,
So
that is
yeah.
awesome. So where do you live now, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, so I live in North Carolina.
Oh, cool. So I was wondering because you said NC and I'm like dumb. I was like, where is that? I was like, I'm not sure. So that's pretty cool. How do you like it out there?
I love it, bro. Like I love it. So I was in Miami with Jimmy 3 weeks ago. Miami is great. I love Miami, but it's way too fast for me. It's a lot going on, a lot of people moving. I'm 28, so I'm not in that age of like 20, 21 where I want to like party. I want to go out. I like hiking. I love going out for a coffee. I have a very simple lifestyle. I don't do anything fancy. I don't have a crazy car. I don't buy the jewelry. There was a video coming out on Jimmy's video where they got me some jewelry and stuff like that. But I'm not that. That's I love it. Like Jimmy said, just enjoy it, take it as a gift, as a memory. So I did, but that's not my style. But I think it's just because I'm older. I want the wife, I want the kids now, and I'm looking into the future, like 10 years from now. Like I see you, and that gets me excited. Like you, the baby, and like running the brand, and like that's so exciting to me.
Thanks, man.
But I'm older too, so that's kind of like my goal in the next few years. Also have a family and all that.
I think we would. Well, I think we will be great friends probably because that sounds like ideal. I'm from Minnesota. Like I feel the exact same way, bro. Like when I go to Miami, I have a blast and I meet a ton of people and it's super worth it. But I don't know how people live there because it's just not for me, man. I like the quiet, like slower paced life. I love to go hiking, bro. I love to just go on a walk, get coffee, like straight up all the things that you just said. So that's really
Yeah.
cool. I think we're kind of actually, I was gonna say that's uncommon in this space, but I actually don't think that's true. I think it's just that the flashy stuff gets more attention. um, and it rightfully so. Like it makes sense that it would. But I'm glad to hear that because sometimes I'm like I feel like so weird for not like being so interested in that
Is
stuff.
doing Yeah, and I didn't. So like now that I've been doing this for a long time, and I got to see a lot of the behind the scenes, and I know some people are not. They're not what they put out. They're not. Like the video is not who they really are. So that's what I want to do with my content. I don't want to, BS my way through like YouTube and be like, oh, I'm buying the Lambo, I'm buying the watch, and I'm like, that's kind of like a little too much for me. And I think like the whole like social media and like all this era is transitioning to like more realistic videos and realistic people. Like this is really what's going on. This is how much I'm really making. And like I've been so transparent with my stuff. Like I put screenshots. This is how much I'm really making. I'm not like BSing or taking someone else's screenshot. So I feel like people appreciate that, and I feel like you can build like a stronger community as well. Because people see like this is you, this is attainable. People can relate to you. But yeah, so yeah, I'm very
So true.
excited to like meet all all these people. So
Yeah, I'm excited for you, dude. I think this is the beginning. I mean, the way I feel about it is like you were already like I'm sure you were gonna succeed just because like you're so committed and like you said you're obsessive, which I think is actually like from all the people I've interviewed and just had a podcast with, like that seems to be a very common trait. Like people who are just very obsessive, and I'm the same way. So you're probably gonna make it no matter what, but it's all the time that you spent prior to this like breakout moment. Like have you seen those charts where it's like super flat line for a long time and then it's just like exponential? Like
yeah,
that's where you're at right
yeah,
now, which is so dope.
yeah, and it's hard to navigate all of this because now I'm seeing what because I've been posting on social media and stuff like that, and I live in a small town, so a lot of the people that I knew from back then, they're reaching out, and I'm kind of like learning how to like deal with that. And I'm gonna be very honest, I don't have a lot of friends. I'm very, I have a very small circle. Like I said, I don't go out, I don't drink much, and I like the quiet life, so I don't have a lot of friends. But now it's like a lot of people from the past are coming in, and they're like, hey, I want to hang out, want to go out, so I'm trying to learn how to like deal with that. But I'm thankful everything happened at this time, at this age, where like I'm more mature. I'm not gonna let that, like mess with my brain, or like the money mess with my brain. Honestly, like one of the things I did recently, so I have my business account and I have my personal account. I literally have like 3K on my checking account, my personal. Like I don't even want to see the numbers. I have everything else on the business account. It's just there. Like, it's just, I don't even want to see it. I want to like just keep moving and then keep pushing. Like the numbers are, it's cool. Like I thought having 100K in the bank account, it was gonna be like a great feeling, and it was for like a few hours.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, so what next? Like what's the next big thing? How can I like chase the next? You're always chasing for that next high, which is very exciting to me.
Yeah.